Hey folks, welcome back. I'm Fritz. As always, we are playing some more Magic the Gathering. Today we are going to be playing as always, more historic Brawl, but specifically Lozhan, Dragon's Legacy. Lozhan, Dragon's Legacy is a 5-drop, 3 colorless, 1 blue, 1 red. The 4/2 flying TLDR here. Whenever you cast an adventure or dragon spell, Lozhan, Dragon's Legacy deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target that isn't a commander. And frankly, the way that this list mostly works out is our goal is to ramp up to a whole bunch of mana as fast as possible, and then just use it to play, like, tons of big threats. That's literally it. If we can play Lozhan and then play the big threats, then we get some extra value out of it. But what I've seen so far is that you tend to play Lozhan, and then the opponent tends to play hard removal. Outside of that, the only addition that I've made to this deck that I'm curious to see how it plays out is I think I talked about this before, but I'm very curious about the Stone Brain in Best of 1, especially to Historic Brawl queues. This is mostly in here for Goshintai matchups. So I can hit, like, what is it, Ultimate Sanctum? I need to look that card's name actually up before I jump into these games. But I'm curious to see if it has a position in this deck. So, let's just jump into some games. We have a lot of ramp. We've got a lot of other stuff. What is the name of that card? I'm looking that up now. Now I'm annoyed. Shrines. What does Gatherer say? Where's the really annoying one? Sanctum of All. I knew it had Sanctum in the name. I didn't remember the rest of it. But yeah, Stonebrain is in there as a anti-shrine tool. Ooh, but it could also maybe be useful in this. What do we got? Strike it Rich, Introduction to Annihilation. I'll keep this. We don't have as much ramp as I would have liked. I'd like 2 pieces of ramp. But Strike it Rich isn't terrible. Lantern Bearer. I'm going to discard that. Yeah, not a great trade. I'll play Galzeth next turn, I think. Actually, I can just play Lozhan. No, I'm gonna do this. I know this looks stupid, I'll explain why in a second. So my guess is that they probably left 1 mana open so they can play Wash Away, because they're in the colors for it, and you don't respond to Sarkhan by doing literally nothing if you can. So, okay, yep. I don't know if that was the correct read, but I think it was the correct play. Because Wash Away would have countered it from my hand, and I would have lost the turn to that. But yeah, there's a quick early win. Hey, and our daily quest is also in favor of this. So let's do another game. But yeah, Stonebrain and that colorless exile card were the result of playing against a Goshintai deck that was very annoying. Urza, Lord Protector. This is the one that makes artifacts, instants, and sorceries cheaper and melds with World Stone, right? This is pretty bad. Opener. I will probably mulligan this. I'll keep this. Dragonborn Looter is kind of useful, kind of sometimes not useful. It's mostly in the deck because it functions as cheap semi-draw. So that comes out on turn 3. I have no answer for it on turn 3. Reality Chip, also a pain. I don't have a 1-drop, so let's play this instead of the other one. And let's say... Technically, I should say red. I wonder if Reality Chip is better. So we'll probably see Urza? No? That means they're probably holding a counterspell. What a pain. Nope, there's Urza. Okay. So now I'm very happy that I did double red. Let's do this. Well, they're tapped out. Get a 4/4 body. We're still 2 off any of the big bombs. Key to the Archive is always a little bit cursed. I have some artifact removal in this deck, but maybe not as much as I should. But I have the new... What is it? The new red, 1 colorless, 2 red. That's destroy all artifacts 3 or less. That's done some value, actually. I've had quite a few good games with this deck prior to playing it on stream, so I'm hopeful that I get at least 1 or 2 cool, fun games that are worth watching. Giving up Solemn Simulacrum, eh? Well, let's hit for 4. Now, if I'm unlucky, they just got Time Warp. Because, of course they did. Okay, that might be setting up for a Time Warp. Wow. Alright, so I think they probably pulled up a Time Warp. Whirlwind Denial is basically the perfect card. They need like 3 more mana. Are we going to see a board wipe into Time Warp? That wouldn't surprise me too much. Probably just go for the throat here. No? Demonic Tutor? Okay, so that is cool. That is what they got off Key at the Archive, I'm pretty sure. Why am I pretty sure? It's black. They just played a black card in a blue-white deck. I'm positive that that's what they got off Key to the Archive. I'm surprised they didn't copy it, though. That means they're probably going to try to get rid of stuff this turn. And if they don't play a board wipe this turn, that means they went and fetched Settle the Wreckage. Which means I want to attack in with everything so that I get the maximum number of lands out of my deck. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see Wrath of God come out here. What is my play into Wrath of God? I've got 6 damage. Alright, they got themselves an extra turn. They got 6 mana. Looks like they are digging for answers. That's 10. 11, 12. They've got a lot of mana. Only 1 blue, though. Do I do Mind Stone into a Tsushi or something else? I have 4 in the air. Any number instead. Okay, I don't need Mind Stone anymore. And they are mostly, but not completely out of cards. But they can also now just play stuff off the top of their deck, which is great for me. I only have 1 blue source. That's not good. I'm gonna play Shock to their face, based on what they do. Oh boy. Okay. That was really dumb of them, actually. They don't get the charge counters on Primal Amulet. Unless they're about to do something very weird. I don't think that was the right call. Like, put it in my hand. They're in a very strong position, but... Well... Let's see how this goes. Oh, crud. Okay, I might just be hosed here. Why are they drawing so many cards? They were at 1 card in the hand. Okay, kicker gives them 1. That gives them 2, so I guess they are... Unfortunate for me. Alright. I would have 3 mana left to buy with. Okay, here's how we do this. Whenever you play as an adventure, yep. So I cast the Dragonborn. Nope, that would be 1 short. One, two, three. No, this works. They gotta block this. Now, I gotta hope that what they've got left is not more return to hand spells. Please don't get something good. Please get some garbage. What does this card give you? Swords to Plowshares. There's a lot of good stuff. There's all... It's like, what, 50-50? No blocks? Oh, does that mean they're gonna wipe? Does that mean they're just gonna wipe the board? Could be. Could just be a... Yep, that is looking like a board wipe setup. This is looking like a Wrath of God. Yeah, and Tome of the Infinite, they can copy that with Lithoform engine. No. So all creatures, exile all graveyards. Take action. Yeah, I'm not loving my odds here. If I had Arch or something else, I might have a good out, but I think at this point I'm just going to get choked down. Because what they'll do is they'll just do Tome of the Infinite, copy with Lithoform for an extra card. And then they can dupe those, but they're not... Why aren't they doing that? You have an infinite supply of Swords to Plowshares, and I have no way to draw. Ah yes, face down card. Just unfortunate. Well, if there was a single card that could get me out of this... force them to replay all their stuff. See what they get. Hopefully not Time Warp. They gave up Jacob. Interesting. What do you give up Jacob for? That is what you give up Jacob for. I need to reread this. And you've cast another spell. Okay, so it's not... Why didn't they... Let's see if this resolves. If they Tome of the Infinite into Swords the Plowshares, then that's probably game. On the other hand, if I just get a big-ish dragon, and I can cast it, I don't even need it to, like... Just give me a big dragon. That is not a big dragon. Also, they have, like, 19 life now. Crud. They just get... Well, this is brutal. This is brutal stomping that we are on the receiving end of. I am mildly demoralized. We'll see how this plays out, though. I think this is probably a loss. But they don't know that I have Urza's Rage, and if they do something really silly, it's possible. So that's a kicker for 9, so that's a total of 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 2 off being able to cast this for 10. What I need is, like, one big dragon. So there's still an out. Like, it's not a good one, but it's there. If I get the Ancient Silver Dragon, and I top deck that, they don't kill Lozhan, I play it, I hit them with Lozhan, and then I Urza's Rage, but I'd still be short. That said, they win in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns if I can't find a way to stop them. Alright, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Eight, 9, 10, 11. This is looking like I might miss lethal by 1 damage. I am mildly saddened by that. Hate that card. Hate that card so much. Hate the rebalanced version. Look at the top 3. Back in any order, you may shuffle. Yep. Okay, that's game. He fetched Approach to the 7th Sun. He now has Approach to the 7th Sun in hand. Mystical, what is it? Key to the Archives? It's a good card. Feels mildly insulting to lose a game to Approach the 7th Sun, but it's not like I'm one to talk because I have won games at events off that before, so... Let's see. Let's see what we'll see next. Jetmir. Alright, I actually have answers for this. Let me see if they're in my opening hand. They are not. I'm going to mulligan this, because the land base is pretty bad. Consuming Tide is... this will keep, actually. This is not... One second. You can't see this, but off camera I have a very comfy blanket / sleeping bag that I'm going to put my feet in because it is cold in this apartment. It is very cold. This is a self-inflicted, like, turn of events, but it's still very cold. Alright, Carnelian Dragon Orb, yes. Give me 4 for next turn, which means I'll be able to swing in with Galzeth. Come on. Looks like we're both ramping, so that is actually kind of a bad thing for me, because if we both ramp, that means... Yeah. That probably means that this is the variant of the deck that goes big in one turn, not big over multiple turns, but we'll have to see. I'm just going to go big in the air. See if I can... The lack of land actually could be a problem. But I'm hoping I can get them to commit enough stuff that the... What's that going to hit? Atsushi? Cash Sylvantris. Lozhan. I'm one off lethal again. Do I have a solution for lethal? And do I have a way to avoid just getting splunked this turn? Yeah. Hey, that's lethal. Four, 5, 6, 7, 6. Wait, is that not... Oh, it's just 5. Take it home! They didn't set up quite fast enough. Let's do some more. How do I feel about Lozhan? There's probably a better version of this deck. Like, I was actually debating checking the Comp Brawl Discord for this deck, because it wasn't... Mostly because I kept getting matchups that... For example, this. This doesn't feel like it's a fair matchup. So I'm wondering if there is a... Ooh, what's gonna... I got Stone Brain. Do I keep that? What's the comp counter to an Omnath deck? There's a lot of stuff. What's the comp counter to an Omnath deck? Sorry, I'm just thinking. What is the name of that giant land elemental? One second. It's the XX elemental that creatures you control are lands. Ashea, Soul of the Wild. That's it. No, what I want to do is I want to do this as soon as possible. So let's do... I could end up regretting this. I don't have 2 red. No, I do have 2 red. Okay, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I can do Elder Dragon War next turn. Please don't have... Well, screw you too, buddy. Though if they had a Shaya, wouldn't they have already played it? Yes? Let's do Stone Brain. Maybe it'll attract some attention and keep the heat off me. Okay. Now we'll do Elder Dragon War next turn. Oh, do they have negate? I don't really got a choice. They have negate? Oh no, they can make a food token. Okay. I was like, please don't. Cool. So that slows them down a bit, but they can still play Omnath, and then I believe they just get a billion creatures, and then they get land off everything. They're playing quite cautiously. I need 2 more land. I can't play 6 drops without land. I'm playing into blue, so I like Chandra more than I like that. I like the hard removal. I'll keep Burn Down the House. Let's see if I guessed right. Not quite. Oh, it's in there. All right, what else is in here? Okay, so this is just big stuff ramp. Okay, this isn't elementals at all. This is just ramp. Okay. That's a problem, because the second they get Nyx Bloom Ancient out, I am in trouble. No, I'm not, because I'll just Introduction to Annihilation. So instead... This can't be countered. Have fun with it. The minus... Okay. The -3 is useless. The -3 is useless. These creatures are all elementals. The -3 is useless. Just need to keep thinking that. That's bad. Will we see Kenriths? Probably. Because that gives them a card, and they're also looking for that land. If they find that last land, then... I'm surprised they conceded. I don't think they'd won that game yet. Maybe they felt like they couldn't survive, like, 13 turns. That would make sense. Oh, man. Ooh, okay, so this I added recently. This was a late addition to the deck. I'm on the play. I have no ramp. I'm into slivers. Okay, I was going to say I can't keep this, but Storm's Wrath is actually one of my few good options here. And having... Okay, okay. We got both the lands. This is good. This is a start. I can't do very much about first sliver. Sahelia will try to get past +4, but we'll see how this works out. Very little I can do here. Okay. Alternate options. That is any color. That is white. What's their red source? That is blue and green. That is green. That is that. That's any color. That is white. So... So, do I do Stone Rain and try to slow them down a turn? Or do I do Saheeli +1 and then plus another one next turn to put it out of range of the Storm's Wrath? What happens if this fails? So that would be their black. Do they have another black source? Yes. I think this is worth taking. So that's any color. So white, any color. I'm going to blow up their blue source. I'm aware that it's my go, friend. I'm trying to decide which of your lands I need to have not exist anymore. Crud. Did I make the right call? Are you... Okay, now they're going to go get World Tree. God, I hate Golos. Is this just hyper land ramp? What is the purpose of having this as your commander if you're just going to use Golos anyway? Alright, whatever. That's Zusi, the Blazing Sky. Blazing Volley. Doesn't help me much. Actually, I can use it to draw cards off Saheeli next turn. But now they can just start cascading. On the bright side, I no longer have to deal with you. Control Slithers. How wonderful. Yes, I will take that back. Create 3 treasure tokens. This is just a Golos deck that wants to pretend that it is not a Golos deck. I'm playing the dragon. Is this even a sliver deck? Do you have other slivers? Oh, I wonder if this is... Is this the deck that turns everything into all creature types? And then sacks World Tree to fetch every creature out of your deck? That would be kind of amusing if it's a refined version of that list. Let's see what the sliver hits. I think it might be that list. I think this might be... Okay. Do I have... No, I need one more. Deals 4 damage to any target, 3 damage to any other 2 targets. The rest of your stuff can piss off, please. Bottom of the deck, you are not a win condition, and so I do not care right now. Interesting choice. Okay, they're just trying to keep this mob alive. I think this is the weird combo deck. They're digging for an out. They'll find one. They can get Swords to Plowshares with that, or any other 1-drop white removal. And World Tree means they've got the mana to do it. If they get another extra turn spell or something, I'm going to be mildly annoyed. But we'll probably see... Okay. What? Maybe they didn't have an out. Okay. 4 damage to any one target. Maybe they miscounted? So, maybe they... Okay. No, they didn't do that right, because this is... Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Maybe there wasn't a... Let's say they'd got Itsashi. They would have still gotten one more turn. No. If I'd played properly in response to Itsashi, was there an out? Is there an out that I can see? I want to think about this for a second. Let's say they get back... if they get back the... let's say they go and they get back Gadrick from my graveyard, because Gadrick or Itsashi, they put that into play. Then I do -2. Oh, but did I scry 1 that turn? No, I didn't. Then I do my -2, and I get 2 Thopters. I swing in for 7, do 4 to that. They're forced... No, that would have worked. That would have worked. No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have. I do 4 damage to their blocker. 3 damage to them. Then 7 more damage. They go to 1 life, and then one of the Thopters gets through. So I still think, but if that's the case, I think they just made the wrong pick on that search. I don't know the rest of their list, but they had 5 mana open. They must have had another board wipe. I don't know. That's just my theory based on how I think that should have been played out, but I could be dead wrong. Let's see something. All right, we got time to do some more games. Well, I just looked at something that is very cursed. Chaos Warp is good. Fearsome Whelp is good. No actual other cards is not good. Do I keep this? Fearsome Whelp might be fun. I think if I keep this, this will be a fun game, if not a good game. I'm playing into black. This won't live more than 2 turns, will it? That's not great, but I'll keep it. Burn Down the House is decent. Command Tower. Is this life gain? Let's scry 1. So I think I'm leaving that there because if I can get to 5... Yeah, it's life gain. Okay, what do I do about that? Gadrick can stall me a little bit. I need 2 more turns to burn down the house. If they get enough board presence before I do that, I'm in trouble. Gadrick can get me like 1 or 2 more turns, I think. There's no reason to not do Swift for Boots. Now I can't get Swords to Plowshares. But I can at least chump. And then next turn, yep, there's Sorin. Yep, that's a 4/4 now. Can I attack for anything else? Is there any reason to not block this? No. Nah, there's still no reason to not block it. Alright, what does this do? Minus X, return target creature. I do this. He blocks with Nighthawk Scavenger, right? Yep. Now, he does -3 next turn, returns Nighthawk Scavenger. Come on. Tell me I've done this right. You'll do your -3. You'll get back... No, you got back Hallowed Priest. -1. Eh. Not quite what I wanted, but also not, like... 1 second. So, if I play this, I would have... 1, 2, 3, 4... Not quite what I wanted, but basically what I wanted. So I get your Planeswalker. Ooh, interesting. Well, let's do some Planeswalkers of our own, I guess. That's not super helpful. May not have been, it may have been wrong to do that, though. Okay, never mind. I like you better. That enters with 4, which means they can get it back again, which is a pain. Yeah. But if they're busy committing resources to killing my... Let's do... Can I do you? Yeah, I can do this. Add 2 mana. Let's do blue and red. And cast you. Burn spells spent on killing my dudes are spells that... They can probably only kill one of these, I'm hoping. And then I get to keep at least one of them for a turn. Yep. I don't think that was the right call, because I can kill you regardless of what you do. Because I just do this. Let's do this one. Goodbye. Okay. And I think they must have ran out of removal. But we'll take it. Another W. What do we get? Thermo Alchemist? Madness can't touch a mind ignited by genius. Alright. Alright. Wow, I'm looking at myself in the camera. I'm just like... For a moment there. I gotta figure out how to be, like, more consistently entertaining. Or how to multicast. Maybe I will look into a multicasting setup. Honestly, if I wanted multicasting to succeed, I would probably need to start streaming at, like, 7 in the morning. I will have absolutely no red mana. I am playing into white-green weenies, most likely, so that's a fucking no. Let's keep this instead. Alright, this is pretty decent. Mountain. Turn 2 Arch into Barbarian, or turn 2 Mountain into Barbarian? Yeah, okay, so I was right. This is 100%... Ooh, I'm kind of in trouble. I might just Urza's Rage that next turn. What am I even talking about? I'm 100% going to Urza's Rage that. Yeah, blue mana would be cool, wouldn't it? I should not have kept this. But yeah, I don't feel like letting you use your... I don't feel like letting you use your 1/1 humans as mana dorks. I should have mulliganed more aggressively, given what this matchup is. That's real bad. They probably won't attack until next turn, though. But if I don't start drawing some blue cards, I am in big trouble. Consuming Tide. Is that worth keeping? Has to be, right? That spends 2 mana to get a card. That spends no mana to get a card. Or did I say get a card? I mean make a creature. Okay. I will probably use that 1 blue to that 1 treasure token to brainstorm. Because if I don't find a way to do Consuming Tide, I am just going to get swarmed, and I'm going to lose. Please tell me there are blue lands in the top of my deck. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah, I think I am probably going to lose this. Though maybe that's not true. If Sarkhan can bait them effectively, then I might not lose. If I'm really lucky, they'll attack Sarkhan for like 3. But they probably won't do that. Because that's really dumb and not worth doing. But right now, without really good top decks, I don't have enough momentum to come back from this position, I don't think. They will choose Saheeli most likely. Shall I? Why did I call it Saheeli? Just completely erase the H. This slows them down like by a turn or so, but... that's probably not enough. Kyrie would be good. Let's see what they play. Shame I don't know what they exiled. That's kind of cool card art back, though. I bet that's from one of the secret lairs. Okay, so that means they're pushing it. Does that mean they're going for lethal next turn? Five and 2, 5 and 3. 1, 2. So next turn, they have enough to give everybody... I don't put them on everybody, but... going to play this anyway. As a chump blocker, it should be able to do decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage on the board that I can't do anything about. But if they don't swing with 7... Oh, you know what they do? They just... yeah, it's game. It's game unless I top deck board wipe, because they can just play Saheeli, so I cannot target them with Kyrie. That's a good trick. I like this. I like this. This is a good Queen Elena deck. I know they didn't play her, but I feel like this is one of those, like, there's games, right, where you just don't play certain... Oh man, you could have just done the plus one. You I think that would have been enough. 3, 7, 3. Yeah, if they'd done the +1 instead, that would have been game. As it is, it's pretty much game anyway, but, you know. Choose a color. Green. Maybe they'll do something stupid and block. They did not do something stupid and block. It was worth a try. But next turn they do the +1 on planes, and then that's lethal. Shame. We'll do a few more games. Maybe we can get some good ones in before the end of the night. Man, you got lethal. Just take it. Take your lethal. Oh, you know what? Maybe they've got a green-white casting quest for the day. There's literally nothing I can do. But let's pretend there was. If there was, then I should probably block like, not like that. Like this? Yeah. Do a few more games. I think we'll try to end on a win as usual. So even though we're just about approaching an hour, we can get one more win and we will call it a day. And then I got to make a schedule for the week. Oh boy, it's Krenko. Krenko's not a Goblin Lord on his own, right? He's not. He taps to create X for X number of goblins you control. Okay, yes. Yes, I'll keep this. Oh, except I don't have enough red mana. Alright, red. Mindstone, turn 2, and then we gotta dig for red. Still, though, I think Storm's Wrath is my best odds of having a chance against this, so... Oh man, are they gonna... Yep, okay. Do I have a 4-drop? No. But I do have a 5-drop in Introduction to Annihilation. So, Alienation? Annihilation. I'm pretty sure it's Annihilation. So if they go for Krenko, I can get rid of him once. But then he'll come back next turn. And then if I haven't drawn a red mana, then I'm going to be in some serious fucking trouble. Resolve. Okay, that is what I need. Do I do it this turn? I don't think so. I think I do this. We'll see. Because the hope is that... Yeah, the hope is what they do is they... I'm going to give them 1 turn. That might have been wrong, honestly. So right now, that was Krenko costing 6. They missed their land drop, right? That would be my 1 red. What I want them to do is to overplay the cards in their hand so that when I do play Storm's Wrath, it completely wipes out their position, that they can't recover from it. That is what I want. Okay, not good. Also a goblin. Take action. Come on. Come on, play some more cards. I think they're smart. I think they see what I am trying to do, and they're going, no. No, I'm not doing that. They saw the trap, and they refused to step directly into it, which is, you know, credit where it's due, good for them, but less than optimal for me. Guess we'll do Terror of the Peaks next. Change of plans, Kyrie, this Soaring Sky. Or just Terror of the Peaks. Because it leaves Brainstorm open. They have a burn spell. They are thinking about it. They are considering their options. From their position, the question is probably, do I use, like, my burn spell on Terror of the Peaks, or do I just use the burn spell on their face and try to blitz them down? And it is weird to think that I've been playing Magic for more than 10 years. Twiddling our thumbs, doo-doo-doo. That is what I thought might be coming. Creature, Planeswalker. So let's say I played Kyrie. Let's do this now. I want more lands. Two cards back in your library. Let's put you and you back. I'll get you back in a second anyway. Put you up top. Let's do this. I think this is a more effective wall. If they have the Planeswalker in hand, though, then that's game. But Kairi is... Maybe I should have played them first. Maybe trying to hope that they didn't have burn in hand was overly optimistic of me. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What'd they discard? Oh, interesting. They got rid of Fable to the Mirror Breaker. That's not good for me. Thank you, Windows notifications, for your delicious Windows notification sound. The little... It's just like a little piano noise. If they've got Chandra in hand, I feel like they would have already played it, but... Oh. Okay, so they gave up everything, and they are looking for... interesting. That's blue. Oh, that's colorless mana. Alright. If I can hit them in the face with Ancient Silver Dragon, that might be enough to turn the game. But... it's kind of spicy. Alright, I got a block. What happens next? Banefire? Banefire for 5? Oh, this one doesn't give haste. Krenko Mob Boss? I'm so close to dead. What does red foretell? Okay. Sacrificed a goblin, destroy target artifact. Okay. Now, the downside to that is that if you don't destroy the thing fast enough, I get to play cards first. I want that. Thank you. Though they literally need, like, just a smidge of damage, and they close this out. And as long as Kahiri's out on the board, I can get rid of any tokens they have if they try to kill that instead. So we are now in the Spice Zone. Also Terror of Mount Valus, which, if they do something that makes me think they don't have a way to blow up my attackers, I might go for next turn. Nope. That's what I was afraid of. I would do it. What is this? I don't think I've encountered this before. X deals 10 damage target. Yeah, that's fair. They were just waiting for me to be tapped out. They must have been afraid of a counterspell. Alright. Go again. We go again. Loser of the game, Sergwyn, Hero of Ashvale. This is an equipment deck, right? I'll keep. We're not on the play though. I'll still keep. Well, it may not be equipment. Usually it's an equipment deck, but it could just be knights. Keep 7. Lightning Bolt should be decent for getting rid of some threats early, and then Magda on turn 2. We'll see what we got. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if this maybe gets blown up immediately, but... Alright, one counterspell in the deck is out of the way. That's not true. There is a second counterspell they could technically have. Treasure doesn't do as much for me right now as I'd like. It's a 6-drop, right? Very unhappy about that. Oh, I did not actually mean to pay the mana. Well, that's terrible. Oh, you. I don't like you. If I can get one turn and play Terror of Mount Valus and get 7 damage bomb to wipe out Nari, that would be good. I'm not blocking that. I am fine with taking 2 damage. Oh, 4 damage. Target creature plays are equal to twice the number of warriors and equipment you control. So that is 2 damage regardless of what I do. Crud. Yeah, you can have another stinking treasure token. Alright, I'm getting rid of that. I cannot catch a break. And they've got the draw spell. Okay, well, one of their cards is kind of a dud. Just let me play a creature. Let me play a creature that sticks around for 30 seconds. That's really bad. That's even worse. Okay, game. 1 second. Does this have haste? Vigilance, Menace. Nope. Does not give haste. Does not give haste. Oh, the copy gets haste. But the copy gets haste at the beginning of combat, so they can't equip anything on it until then. And there is no ETB equipment, so... alternate strategy. Just beat the opponent in the face. I'll take it! I'll take it! Alright, so that is where we are gonna end stuff for today. Even if not too many people stopped by. Anybody who did, I appreciate it. Let's see. Do I need to do anything else, or am I just going to wrap this stream up? Probably just going to wrap the stream up. let me just see one thing. That's a kind of a fun list. It's not particularly powerful, but it's fun. Oh, there's something I was going to do. Oh, yes. As always, if you like my stuff, please subscribe. If you think there's things I can improve on, please comment and let me know. I'm always looking to get better at this. Next stream will be Wednesday at 7. It will probably not be Magic, but it might be. And that's all I got. So until next time, take care, and I will see you then.